I just got home. Let me make sure I can see these comments. I just got home. I'm chilling. I just changed out of my clothes. Do y'all see this? Let's start the live stream, you guys. Okay. Okay. Out of my clothes. Do y'all see this? Let's start. Hey, Burberry Drip. How are you guys doing? I'm about to just eat. I just got in from shopping, so I changed clothes. I'm not gonna lie, I looked quite cute earlier today with what I had on earlier. So I'm just chilling. Waist wear. I hope my waist disappears for good. I'm about to eat this food here. And also, my mom wants me to fill this up for her. So actually, let me do this first for her. So that way... Let me do this first for her so that way she might need this right away. So how are you guys doing? This is the secret sauce. This is secret sauce fragrance. It smells so good. I put my mama on and she's hooked. I put my mama on and she's hooked. I don't know if I regret putting her on, but she's hooked. This is my stuff. This stuff right here that she's getting hooked on is my stuff that she's getting hooked on. So I think this is about halfway. Not yet. What happened to my boyfriend in Atlanta? What boyfriend in Atlanta? I have a boyfriend. Y'all, there is this boy. My mom will be fine with this. I think I gave her a little bit more than half, but I'm not gonna lie, this fragrance that she's like in love with now because of me, I have a whole lot of it now. So I'll tell her. I'm like, Mom, you got a little bit more. I'll be like, Mom, you got a little more. She wanted hers in a spray bottle. I should try it out. It smells so good. It smells so good. I should try it out on her behalf. I want to look cute on this live, so. What happened to my boyfriend in Atlanta? Who's my boyfriend in Atlanta? There is this boy who's residing in Atlanta at the moment, though. He wanted to go somewhere with me. He wanted to spend his birthday. He don't even spend Christmas because he's a Muslim. So because he's Muslim, he still want to hang out with me. I might hang out with him. I don't know, y'all. I've been kicking it with Omar lately. Yesterday, I served my right-wing neighbor's ice cream I made from Mexican's wife's breast milk. Interesting. Let me see if this works for my mama before she uses it. I'm like, and I tested it out for you. It do work. She gonna, ooh, my mama gonna love it. Mama, I'm a little bit ashy, y'all. Can y'all tell? I'm a little ashy at the moment. What happened to your boyfriend in Atlanta? He tell you've been the devil? Honestly, I'm wondering if he's the devil because he's a Capricorn. So, you know, in tarot, the Capricorns are the devil. So, low-key, he might be. I've been a little bit nervous to hang out with him. I always have a good time with him. I like hanging out. I love Capricorn men. Hold on. We're about to eat this. We're about to eat this. But it's not fresh. So I'm going to have to put it on a different plate and heat it up. I love Capricorn men because they're so down to earth. They're so generous. They're down to earth, they're generous, and they're just overall like nice guys to me. Also, my dad's a Capricorn, so maybe I'm a little bit biased to talk about them in that way. Salute. Muslim what? I just know that he's Muslim, so he never celebrates Christmas. One time I tried to buy him a little gift. One time I tried to buy him a gift for Christmas, but then because he told me he doesn't celebrate Christmas, I was going to buy him a gift for his birthday then. So, like, I used to be at his crib, like, all the time. This is when I first moved to Atlanta, and I used to kick it with him. He was, like, one of the first people, I promise you. He's one of the first people I used to kick it with in Atlanta. Hold on. Let me heat this up. Hold on. Let me put a little water on the plate. Okay, we're going to heat this up, and I'm going to put it back in this. So he was one of the first people I kicked it with. And ironically, he was from Virginia. So he's from Newport News. So that's the 757. He's from the 757. And I met him through his cousin. I was cool with his cousin. Me and his cousin used to get a lot of money together. And I used to get a lot of money with him too. I think I made him a lot of money. I made him a lot of money. So he hit me because he wanted to kick it with me. Who wouldn't want to kick it with me? Wait, make sure you guys double tap the live stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna use this to. What about Taurus? I'm a Taurus. Tauruses are cool. I like Taurus men because Sunny, my friend, you're Muslim and you love Christmas. He's Muslim and for some reason he doesn't celebrate Christmas. I thought Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Christmas. But for whatever reason, his family never celebrate Christmas. Shout out to 4040 you guys watching them live. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream, subscribe to the channel. Is this warm? I'm gonna heat it up for just a little bit more. So for some reason he doesn't celebrate Christmas, but one time, you guys, I bought him something. You're a Taurian too? Taurus is in the chat. Where y'all at? Salute. You need to tell him he serves Satan. You're spiritual. Huh? You should know this. Okay, this is nice and warm. I'm gonna put it back on this plate. I got the secret sauce on the side. I need it. Every time I order from this place. Wait, hold on. Is it warm enough? The hush puppies is good. I'm gonna put this fish back in here for a second. Don't you want me, baby? You got a lot of men. I know, pussy up. I have a lot of men that are admirers of me. You're correct. A lot of men have always admired me. So even today, I went outside to go shopping with my mom, like real quick shopping, and men just be stopping and looking at us and staring at us like, so. Is it a crime? Is it a crime to be admired by, I mean, a lot of people admire the way I look, I guess. I can't help it, by the way. I just try to show up looking my best. So it garners attention. An insecure person though, like let's say a man was insecure but he wanted to be in my life, that right there could break the camel's back. So I know that as well. Hold on, let me get my little footstool thingy. Where's my footstool thing? New idea. New idea. Hold on. I want to sit on a pillow. I got 2 pillows. So anyways. Anywho. Somebody said, oh yeah, let's go. I'm gonna take these shoes off for a second. Those are my new little house shoes. I don't have a drink. I don't have a bev. I don't have a bev with me. Okay. I'm about to eat this with you guys and talk to you guys. I'm looking like Lisa Ray for real. What's supposed to do? May you achieve all the dreams of your heart. I wish you much happiness in your days and that you're very happy. A kiss on your heart. Thanks, Carlos. You're very sweet and kind. I want the same for you. You got a lot of men. I know, pussy up. James, what is you trying to say? Hot legs. What the hell? Mama say knock you out. Y'all don't have a bev with me. Let me go get one of my favorite beverages, I guess. Okay. Okay, cool. We can eat up. I hope the legs part isn't distracting. I'm breathing hard because on the inside, my spirit, she's a big woman. She's not even overweight. She's just actually big. She's not even a big woman. She's just big. Like, so that's why I breathe heavy. On the inside, my spirit is big. Greetings, everyone from Nigeria. Welcome to the live. Let me make sure I can see. Okay, cool. So my favorite part of this meal, I'm not gonna lie, is the hush puppies, the sauce, the fish with the sauce. So I already got, y'all, I love this sauce so much that I already had another meal with this sauce, and I kept the little, I don't have the top anymore. I kept the littlest bit. So sorry guys, I am low-key a fat girl at heart. Like, if you ain't know, welcome to the live. What you mean you thought this was me? I already took a bite of one of the hush puppies. It's pretty good. I love it. First, let's save grace. Amen. I don't know if I'm gonna do something later on tonight. You're mad beautiful. Thank you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do something later on tonight, but if I do, I'll take you guys with me. How's that sound? How's that sound, y'all? I'm gonna use the hush puppies with a little bit of the sauce at the bottom. Hi. Grandotas como más. No, como me las recomiendo el doctor. Huh? It's not that funny anymore. Girl, you rocking that hat. Thanks. Why he talking about something you mad pussy open up? What is you talking about, James? James is my obsessed fan. He's a demon though. Like, he wants ill will for me. So I can't trust him because he wants ill will for me. Oh my God. How does this taste better after I reheated it up? That's crazy. I low-key am greedy because I wish I had 2 of these right now. I wish I had 2. My lemon water on the side, you know what I'm saying? Hey y'all, how are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys have been having a lovely holiday because, you know, even if you're older, you can still get a little bit into the holiday spirit. But I understand if you work retail or work in them buildings and you tired of Christmas music, I understand that too. I ain't gonna lie. Thank y'all. What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about, y'all? You want some? You can have some. How you guys? Y'all from California? I saw California in the building. I'm taking baby bites. I'm thinking I'm eating a lot. This is fish, you guys. Fish and some hush puppies with some secret sauce. Special sauce. Give you some strawberry. Oh, Lil Jeff, I want to inhale it. Salutations. Somebody say salutations, fine. What y'all think about the Diddy doc? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to watch it with Omar. Y'all, I wanted to watch the Diddy documentary with Omar. He told me he already watched it. Nigga, why is you watching stuff without me? We don't really watch stuff together, though. There was one movie that he was trying to watch with me, and I got into it a little bit, but I kind of like I was not in a mood to watch whatever that was. He picked it and he fell asleep. Like, what the freak? I haven't talked to him all day. Oh, that's for people who's been on this channel. They know a lot of different people that's up here. Hello from Scotland. Welcome. You just woke up, had a dream about your ex. Oh my God. How did that go? Did I have a dream about anything? Y'all, I had a dream, and the person who I suspect is behind that James account was in my dream. But this was like last week. I'm not married, y'all. No. Maybe one day I would get married. Diddy did it all. Killed Tupac, tried to kill Suge. He tried to kill Suge too? Damn. That man was on a vengeance. One time Diddy was in my dream. He was trying to steal something from me. He was trying to steal my fortune. One time Diddy popped up in my dream. This is before he went to jail. He was trying to steal my fortune and he was trying to steal song lyrics from me. I'm like, nigga, why you in my dream trying to steal song lyrics from you? I should cut my nails. Probably not. Blueberry Drip, you can let James talk. He's gonna talk to. He's a dedicated fan. Let him talk. He gonna say a lot of BS, and I'm gonna fry his ass. Yo, you really on some big batch right now. Not the biggest of back stuff that I ever been on, but I am. I should have stopped somewhere and got something else. He said, "Can you say my name, mommy?" Timothy, what type of kink is that? No mommy kinks in the chat tonight, please. James, what happened to your boyfriend in Atlanta? Since we talking about it. What happened to your boyfriend in Atlanta, James? You like to see people doing it healthy and clean? He need to come here respectful. Don't care if he a fan or not. No, because Burberry Drip, James is so obsessed. He would create a whole nother account to talk crap. So it don't matter. James built this account 2 months ago just to talk crap to me. God really took his time making you. You guys, for some reason, I've been feeling a little bit loopy. Like, a little bit spacey. Almost like I'm high or something. But I don't do drugs. So I've been confused why I feel a little loopy. Like, what do y'all think? Why do y'all think that is? Your birthday told me you made a hoe. Y'all, I kind of suspected at one point in time. At one point in time, I kind of wondered, like, was it Omar under a fake account? But the reason why I know for a fact it's not Omar is because a lot of times James be talking crap and I be around Omar. So I know it's not him. But Omar has been on this account. Since he's been featured on my YouTube since 2 months ago. And that's when James couldn't take it. He had to make a fake account and talk crap. These guys talking ish to me. No, man, I'm not a girl at all. You talking about gorgeous. Could be what you ate. I don't think I ate anything too crazy. The last thing I ate before I went to sleep, I didn't eat nothing. I had a little bit of Doritos. I had some nacho Doritos. And then I had some coconut milk. Coconut milk mango flavor. Shout out to Kutta. Shout out to Kutta. I don't even know if he joined the live. But he would know why I said that. If he was in here. James is a stalker, y'all. Y'all would not believe who he is. Y'all would not believe who's behind that James account. So, just let him keep talking. Y'all don't even have to time out James at this point. I look healthy and I'm glowing. People keep saying that to me. E.T. behind James' account. I really wasn't going to say anything, but you're making it hard for me to find my business. Do you snore when you sleep? Anthony got a sleep kink. So I was going to say something. So last night, y'all know how sometimes when I'm talking on camera, y'all are at a bottom angle so you can see all of my neck. This is like skin. I have skin. I don't have fat under my neck. I have skin. For those who need to know. So a lot of times because I'm at an angle that's not flattering for this aspect, if I wanted to cover it, let's say. Somebody made a comment. They said, I really love your neck. I love the neck fat area. Or I forgot what they said. They said, I really like the bottom part of your neck. Then they said, you look so healthy. Niggas, you trying to call me fat? People keep saying that because it's real. I hope I'm not being nasty, but I had 2 chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A and was shitting and farting all yesterday. in front of my food? You are nasty. I love hush puppies so much. Like, stay happy what you have, my gorgeous. I had a side of fish and some hush puppies, but I ordered the same exact thing I ordered the last time I ordered from this place. I had a chicken Philly, sweet and spicy chicken Philly with some French fries, the secret sauce, and then I had a side fish with hush puppies, which I'm eating right now. She not fat, she plump, but we call it thick. I'm not even thick. I'm not thick. I'm not fat. I have big things right here, and I'm a size small. I'm a size small, you guys. I have big things right here, but I'm not big. I have a little bit of, I saw my body earlier today. I'm getting kind of thick in the back though. I am. I'm developing a booty. So, but when I was younger, I almost thought I was overweight all the time. And I'm not overweight at all. It's just crazy. I hate Chick-fil-A. It causes my hands and feet to swell and immediate 8 pounds. Wow. I haven't ate Chick-fil-A in a long time. Thanks, y'all. You would look at me talk all day. Yeah, the sauce effed you up. Crazy. Hey, beautiful lady. Welcome to the live. I don't like when Chick-fil-A also recently changed their formula for their fries. I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that. I did not appreciate when Chick-fil-A changed their fries formula. I think it's because a lot of people do delivery and they be wanting their fries to last like really fresh. I don't like that. Let's get back to the original recipe, please. James, what my boyfriend tell you about me? I'm eating side fish and hush puppies, but it's almost gone now. It's almost gone. He told me something I might have to sue Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I ain't never going to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A used to be the spot, low-key. Like a few years ago, especially 10 years ago, Chick-fil-A ain't the same since the last 10 years. Your mirrors must be appreciating every time you see your beautiful face. You can't stand Uber Eats, too expensive. I know. I feel like you gotta buy like a. I'm selling an Uber One Pass for 4 months. Who want one? Who want free Uber One Pass for 4 months or 6 months? I think it's 6 months. I can't use it. I'm like, dang, I want to use it because I do use Uber One. You gotta be a new member. Never had Uber One. I think I might just give it away. It's Lorna Davis and her redneck husband, Bill Davis, of extended family from Patton, Oklahoma. How can I help you? Welcome to the live, y'all. Y'all can help me by double tapping the live stream, subscribing to the channel. Come on. I know you mother freaking lying that this light just went out. It's like motion censored. Hold on, let me turn this off. Yo, F it. I'm not upset with it. I'm not upset. Nope, I'm not upset at all. Okay, let's do this. Is this better, you guys? What y'all think? Jewelry, Timothy, greatness, huh? The nails are straight out of witchcraft? Really? Are you scared of me? Do you think that you're just scared of me? You the devil. That was your boyfriend. Tell me. If I'm the devil, why y'all here? Oxtail pizza sound good, but it might be too late to drive to Brooklyn. That sound good. If I'm the devil, then that means stay away from me, right? That means be cautious. That means be respectful, be cautious if I'm actually the devil. So show some ass respect. I'm not the devil, by the way. Hi. You're in South Africa? Because the devil loves Prada? My Prada bag upstairs. Is that why he leave you? My boyfriend's left me? Which one? Which one of my boyfriends left me? Let me think. Who was the last person that I felt like left me? Well, I would have had to be in a relationship. My boyfriend in Atlanta, I never had, okay, any guy that I was with in any type of way in Atlanta, none of those guys left me. It actually is quite hard for a guy to say that a guy has completely left me, because even if me and a guy fall off, they still are orbiting me. Such as James. James wants to be in that same dynamic. That's why he orbits me too. The devil works in mysterious ways because she beautiful. Can someone help me with $500 to pay my fees, please? What you do racking up $500? What you do to rack up $500 in fees? What you do? Welcome to the live Chevalier. Chevalier. Someone should please pay my school fees, please. Do you think this is the proper live to do that? If I was a fruit, I'll be a pineapple. You remind me of somebody. You remind me of somebody who used to say that to me. I think their name was something. K something. So you never got dumped before? I got dumped one time, and I thought I told y'all about it, but he wasn't in Atlanta. It was this guy. He was an Aquarius, and he was from the hood side of Virginia Beach. He was on the border of Virginia Beach and Norfolk. He didn't stay that far from me. And the reason why he broke up with me was because I think I was a bit much for him after a while. But this was when I was like 18. I think I was 18. I had just turned 18 when that happened. Ever since then, I never really actually had a guy genuinely break up with me. Like, that was a genuine breakup. So I cried. I was like, I thought I was okay. Like, I thought I could have been okay. I really need money to pay for my fees. Julrae, we would need to see you cook one day. I've cooked many times on the channel. How many people have seen some of my cooking live streams up here? One time I taught y'all how to cook a hood chicken sandwich. Well, it wasn't really a hood chicken sandwich, but the bun part was hood. Dang, that's what I was wanting to turn this fish into a fish sandwich. You gotta pay dumb. You know your boyfriend leave you. Y'all, that was the only time that I ever was left by, like, somebody actually broke up with me. Was then. No, I almost lied. Fast forward, when I was living in Atlanta, this Pisces man, he broke up with me because he was misunderstanding what I was doing, and he saw it as disrespectful. So that he told me have a good life, and I thought I was the one going through the breakup. Then he went and did witchcraft on me. What the fuck? Like, how you gonna break up with me, and I'm going through the motions of getting over being rejected by somebody, and then he pays his little sis to do witchcraft on me? That didn't make sense. And it's crazy because he tried to ruin my reputation amongst people in the music industry. He started the gang stalking. He's the reason why different artists in the music industry in LA was gang stalking me. And now his reputation is completely ruined. Everybody sees through him, see what he did. Nobody respects him. Like, it's crazy. Life comes at you fast. That's exactly why whenever people do stuff towards me and it's very unjust, I don't worry about it, because this world is very balanced. The scales have to be balanced. People see disrespectful the wrong way. Dang, what you do wrong to rob a bank? So this is what I think. This is what I think he thought. It was a Pisces man. He's a producer. He worked with Party Next Door. I don't think he worked with Drake, but I know for a fact he worked with Party Next Door, Rihanna. So basically what happened was I felt like I was aligned to meet him and vice versa. So at the same time I was discovering him, like literally real time. Let's say I listened to a song, I was like, I like that song. Then I know this one A&R and through my sister, and I was talking to the A&R. I was like, yeah, I like this song. And I said, this guy just followed me. He said, that guy is the guy that actually wrote that song. I said, really? He said, yeah, he's the one who produced that song. Produced the song. And I was like, oh. I said, wow, that's so crazy. I said, yo, I just was listening. I said, I've been listening to that song, and I just today tweeted about it. And he retweeted me tweeting about it. And it's an older song. Like, the song wasn't fresh. It wasn't new. It was like a year old. So the same moment that I tweeted about the song, he retweeted me and he followed me. And so then my friend that's an A&R through my sister, it's my sister's friend for real, but he's an A&R. He had told me, he was like, yeah, he's the one who he produced that song. I said, okay, cool. So the guy was in my DM for at least a whole month. The first 3 weeks for sure, he asking me to come see him. Sir, I understand, like, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was kind of cute at the time. No. At the time, I thought he was kind of cute. And then also, I used to run into him on Clubhouse when Clubhouse first started. So, that's how it started between me and him. And then I think after a month of us talking, he flew to Atlanta because he wanted me to come to LA. I don't know why. I'm a little bit nervous when it comes to meeting people and flying to meet people. I'm just a little bit nervous about it at times. So he flew to Atlanta to see me. He may have to leave you and you tell me. Anyway. So he flew to Atlanta to see me. He got this so he would see on my Instagram me being in these very, very expensive places, like expensive hotels and stuff like that. Like, especially like whenever me and my sister were doing things, we would always just book like nice things, like just for the experience a lot of times too. Because it's like, we could have a basic experience going somewhere, or we can like kind of just shit up as much as we can for what we're doing. Does that make sense? So a lot of times we will be in like these really like high-end, nice ass hotels and stuff. So he's seen that, and when he came to visit me, he got himself this really, really nice room somewhere. And so I'll never forget, we had an all-day date together. It was him, and he had brought his sis, and his sis was a gay stud. And so all of us was going places. And when I first met up with him, he didn't want to talk to me directly. He was always talking to me through his sis. Like, we at the table, we at one of the first spots we went to, it was like a lounge. And we are at a lounge. It was in the daytime because we spent the whole day together. So I met up with him like probably like 1 o'clock. And when I'm sitting at the table with him, and I'm talking to him, he will talk to his sis, and his sis will talk to me. And I was like, oh, this is some weird LA bullshit. I said, oh, this is some real LA bougie bullshit. So we're just talking or whatever, and we start drinking. He got me a hookah, and he just was ordering me whatever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, I don't think that's a unique experience so far as how it is when I go out with guys, period. Not, you know what I'm saying, humbly speaking, that's not a unique experience. So eventually he starts sitting next to me. I think it's because he started to notice a lot of people's eyes looking at me and stuff. So like, he wanted to talk to me like he was this big shot type vibe. So he telling me about all the celebrities he worked with and all this stuff. And not trying to be funny, I know a lot of people who's in music. Like, I know a lot of people in music. And I don't think he knew that for real. This is right before Clubhouse started. So me being on Clubhouse even is like a nod to the fact that, like, I know a lot of people. Like, I'm a who's who, low key. Like, you know what I'm saying? Humbly speaking. So, So I'll never forget. He saw everybody's reactions, especially when I got up and went to the bathroom and came back and stuff. And he was seeing everybody in the spot looking at me. And I think that's what made him stop doing this third party talking to me. Like, then he sat next to me finally. And I think it was him trying to be territorial low key. And so I was just sitting there vibing or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, over text messages and calling and stuff like that. Like, I would just be myself. So he likes my personality already or whatever. So then he finally like unthawed and stopped being weird. And he started to be a little bit more regular. Then he took me back to his people's house. So he's from it. He wasn't from Atlanta. He's from like another place, but he lived in Atlanta for many years before he moved to LA. So when he came back to Atlanta, he was like making his rounds and letting everybody know like he's been back. He hasn't been back for 7 years. So he took me on his little like reunion tour, I guess, of him saying hey to everybody. So I went to his people's house, and when I went to his people's house and I sat down, they offered me food for like not even trying to be funny. I just so happened to not want to eat their food. Like no tea, no shade. I just said, "Oh no, I'm okay, fine, thank you." And when I looked over to the side, like literally just like that, I looked over to the side, and in the corner on the same table I'm sitting at was like Wiccan books, like the thick dictionary sized books about Wiccan this, Wiccan that. And I was like, okay. And so I just thought that was ironic because this is his people's house, like not his necessarily mom and dad, but this is who he used to live with before he moved to LA. So I thought that was interesting. And then after that, we went to another spot, and then I actually did order some food at that spot that we went to. So I just kicked it with him like the whole day, whatever. I thought the date was fine. I thought the date was nice. But then the next day, he was going to be there for 3 days, I think, before he went back to LA. The next day, I didn't necessarily hear from him. I wasn't going to go out my way necessarily to talk to him, but I didn't hear from him. So I thought, oh, I don't know. I go out on dates periodically, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, maybe he won't feeling it like that, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up texting him though, and I just don't remember talking to him that much the second day. I don't remember talking to him that much the second day. By the time he texted me, it was probably like later on that day. So I'm like, whatever. I thought he came out here to see me. You know what I'm saying? So I was expecting the next 2 days too of us doing more stuff. So I didn't see him for the rest of him being there. I was like, okay, but ironically, I don't think he anticipated that. I don't think he anticipated that once he did go back home, the same day that he went back home, I have a friend who's an actor, right? So he's an actor, and I know that he's an actor on Wu Tang now. But back then, this is before he was acting on Wu Tang. So he used to come to my crib and he used to read his lines and stuff, like practicing. He wanted me to get into acting too. So he used to come on my crib and he would like practice his lines. Like he would try out for different places, like Power and all that stuff. And he used to be like, you should do it too. Like, so he wanted me to get involved. I wasn't against it, but at the same time, I had just started going to music studios and working with music. So I was kind of like, I don't know if it was a lot for me. Like I had a lot going on. Like I had a full schedule. So hold on, y'all might hold on real quick. Okay, I'm back. So where did I leave off? So, anyways, the day of him leaving, right? The day of him leaving, ironically, my homeboy, he ain't my homeboy, but this guy who I've been knowing since longer than him, way longer than him, kicked it with him longer, been out places with him. He hits me up, ironically. I don't know what made him, y'all, he's a Gemini. He's a Gemini from freaking New York. He's a Gemini from New York. I forgot what part of New York he's from right now. So he hits me and he told me some, yo, come out tonight. He was like, I want you to come out with me. He said it'll be good for you to network. There's a lot of actors here. He was naming me different actors. He was like, yeah, you should come out tonight. And I was telling him, no, this is around his birthday too. Mind you, this is his birthday. So this is like in May, whatever. He was like, no, he said, I need you to come out. He was like, um, he said, you never come out the house anyway, which is true. Like, I'm low-key a homebody. So I was like hesitating because I know if I go out the house with him, I'm gonna get into some trouble, like one way or another. So I was like, fine. He drugged me out the house. I remember pulling up to where he was at. It was his birthday. He had a section. It was a lot of girls in his section. But for some reason, when I pulled up, I guess I was looking very, very fire around. Like, not to say I don't look cute right now. That time period, for sure, I was fire. Fire. Like, I remember I stepped in and I saw him in his section, and I walked up to him, and then he got up and he gave me a hug. You know what I'm saying? And so I just sat down and I saw all the girls' faces. They was all me mugging me. All the girls' faces in the section was all me mugging me for real. So I was like, okay, whatever. It's one of those nights. So I just was kicking it by myself, making my little cute videos by myself or whatever. I was kind of, I mean, I was in the section, but I was more so towards the end, the tail end side. And there was this other girl. There was this two other girls that were cool. They weren't on no me mug stuff like the other girls. They weren't even ugly, by the way. So he got me a hookah, or whatever, and he got me some. He had drinks or whatever. So I'm just drinking hookah and taking snaps. So then he sat next to me. He wanted to be my snaps too. So I was just snapping me and him, and I just posted it to my Twitter, my other Twitter at the time. And I'm not thinking anything of it because like. I'm not thinking anything of it because this is like somebody who I've been knowing for a while. And, excuse me, at the time, me and him was not necessarily on that type of time. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I might like him, maybe he like me. So, so then, so then I posted on Twitter. So the producer guy, he follows me on Twitter. So he's seen it. But mind you, me and him, I didn't think he liked me anymore. Me and him stopped talking for real like that after he came to see me. So I'm thinking he won't feeling me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought if he was feeling me, he was doing a good job of making me feel like he wasn't. So I just thought like, okay, well, I don't know what happened, you know? So he seen it, and then I didn't realize that he seen it. I wasn't trying to hide nothing either. So I ended up going to an after party spot with him and a girl that he was actually with. There was a girl that he was actually with. So like all three of us, we just kept on hitting like different spots and stuff. We was just having fun, you know what I'm saying? We was having fun. I was having fun. And I don't get out the house that often. And so then on our way to, by the time, like we was Ubering a lot of places. This is Atlanta. He lives a little bit in the boondocks. He got this big ass house. He had this brand ass new house. And it's so crazy because he low key was coming up a long way because when I first met him, when we first moved, we both moved to Atlanta around the same time. So he was definitely, I was watching him moving up. So I was proud of him. You know what I'm saying? He had this nice house, like this big crib that was out in the, it was a ways away from the city though. So I wanted to leave a few times. Every single time I was about to take an Uber home, he would pop up. I don't know what type of Jedi mind trick he had going on, but normally I can do Irish goodbyes. Normally I promise you, I'm excellent. I'm the queen at Irish goodbyes if I need to. Every time I was about to leave, this nigga pops up and he's like, yo, we're about to do this next. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I don't know. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's getting kind of late. Maybe I'm about to go. No, it's gonna be fine. Da, da, da. So he finally convinces me. He convinces me every step of the way. He convinces me every step of the way to just kick it with him all night. So I kicked it with him all night. So then at the end of the night, I saw the nigga texting me. So then the producer nigga texting me now. He pissed, low-key. He passive aggressive with his piss. And so I'm trying to tell him like, yo, I'm here, da 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 da. Like, it's nothing. And so then I remember I had went to the bathroom one time and I called him. And I was like, hey, I was like, I wasn't expecting to be out for like this whole time. I was like, do you think you'll be able to call me an Uber to my house? He said, do you think I'm stupid? I said, what? I said, what? He said, do you think I'm stupid? I said, no, I'm serious. I said, can you just call me an Uber to my house? And he said something to me that let me know he was upset with me, and he hung up. And I said, what? So I'm texting him. I'm drunk, by the way. Oh my God. I don't know what I was texting him. Baby, please. I don't know what I was texting him. I was, please, it's not what you think it is. I really just want to go home though. before it could potentially gets to that point. I said, I don't think it will, but before it potentially gets to that point, can you at least just like make sure I'm good and get me an Uber home? Because I'm farther away than what I thought I was going to be. So long story short, he was just like, you're on your own. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, well, shit, I wanted to go home, but I guess now I'm not going to go home. Now I'm going to just stay here, crash here for the night. So then I ended up crashing there with him, that girl. I don't know who else was there. We hit a deer. In the Uber going to his crib, too, by the way, we hit a deer. And so the next day, I felt fine. I went home. The next day, my friend, the one that's crazy, the crazy Gemini guy that's like party animal, he ended up giving me a Uber home because he had somewhere to go. I think he had some type of something to do the next day. The girl was gone. When I woke up, that girl was gone. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know when did she leave. And I woke up pretty early. I woke up early in the morning. I woke up at least at 8 a.m. Maybe a little bit before 8 a.m. But she was gone when I woke up. And she was knocked out. Like, anyway. So she was gone. So he ended up just calling me an Uber to my house. And then when I got to the house, I remember I called him and he told me, have a nice life. That's when he actually broke up with me. I didn't know. At that point, I felt like he broke up with me, which made me feel like, dang, were we together this whole time? So then he told me, he was like, basically, he said he was disappointed in me and have a good nice life. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. Damn, this hurt. Ouch. Ouch, that hurt. And so then I didn't like it. I didn't like how that made me feel. And I did like plead my case a little bit more for him, but I wasn't gonna do too much. Like, even if I really do feel that feeling, I only plead my case a little bit. So literally, the next like hour or whatever, I pleaded my case a little bit with him, and he won't really move and he won't budging for real. So I was like, dang, okay, fine. So then I was like, I guess I'm gonna just move on. So I was like, I'm gonna just move on. So I started to just move on, and I'm thinking that he got the upper hand. He the one who broke up with me, right? So I'm thinking he got the upper hand in this. No, it wasn't good enough. Like, I'm just living my life. I'm not doing too much even on social media because I know he's watching me. You know what I'm saying? I know he watching me. We both follow each other still at the time on Twitter. So I'm not even doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe here and there, if I see him, he subs me, by the way. He was subbing me forever after that. He kept subbing me. God bless your consciousness, always and forever. Please don't listen to the negative spirits. That's how they feel about themselves. God bless your consciousness, always and forever. Thank you so much for that. So anyways, he just kept subbing me, y'all, like every damn day. And then it wasn't enough. It's like every time I thought like, okay, fine, like maybe I did make a mistake. Like I shouldn't have went and kicked it with my friend, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe I am a bad person, so I deserve to, you know what I'm saying, feel what I'm feeling at the moment. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, I did something wrong. And then he's subbing me, talking crap about me on his timeline. Then he started incorporating other artists in LA. Do y'all want me to say names about these different artists? I can say names, zodiac signs. What y'all want me to do? Because I can tell you, I can run down the list, the different artists. Like, these are actually famous people too, by the way. So like, do y'all want me to just sing the songs? Y'all want me to sing their songs so y'all can know? Cut and tell me something. No, I don't. Anyways, he said, listen, everything doesn't always go to expectations. This is why we call our lovers exes. So anyways, maybe one of these days I'll sing the song so you guys can know exactly who the artists are. But it was definitely these 3 girls that used to make TikTok videos mocking me like every step of the way. And so I'm thinking to myself like, damn, like what the fuck did I do to make this nigga feel the way he feeling? Because he was making it seem as if like I needed to get punished or something. And I thought him, quote unquote, breaking up with me was punishment. I thought him, quote unquote, subbing me on his timeline was punishment. Now he keep getting all these other different artists involved and they all targeting me. Like literally, they subbing me too. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck did I do to this nigga to that for that to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just eventually at a certain point of all of this happening, I think maybe a month went by. And so I didn't know if I did something wrong. So I just took the time to just give him an actual formal apology. So I texted him a formal apology, like, you know what I'm saying, thinking that he was going to ease up on whatever the bullshit is that he's doing. No, this nigga went and started doing witchcraft on me. Who the fuck does that? Mind you, I didn't tell y'all this. I can't tell you guys what I want to say, but he took something of mine. Like let's say I left a hat or something. He took something of mine and he was using it to curse me. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like, a date didn't work out basically, partly because a nigga want to just speak up and say his piece. If he actually liked me and he communicated that with me and he wasn't trying to be all Hollywood and shit, we could have kept on talking to each other. Mind you, there's like at least 2 other times where me and him could have kept talking with each other, because I would always like take the, you know what I'm saying, I always take the high road and let him have it. I did that with him at least 3 different occasions. So if he really wanted me to still be in his life, I could have been. So this nigga had poor communication skills. This nigga thought he was above the program. And because it wasn't happening the way that he wanted to off of his behalf, now I deserve to be gang stalked by these artists. Now I deserve to be cursed. Now there's a smear campaign going on about me. Now he keeps on making his allies other people who have rumors about me just for the sake of maybe I'm not texting them back in the DM. Stuff like that was just really crazy. Like, I think a lot of people who are in the music industry, literally, they're not the, like, I don't know if they didn't used to be cool or if that shit goes to their head. I think certain people, when they start working with celebrities and they start making a certain type of money, I think that shit goes to their head and they do lame shit, weak shit, ego tripping type shit all against people. And it's like, that's what I have experienced. So, and he's a Pisces, by the way. The man who I'm talking about, the producer that works for Party Next Door and all that stuff, he's a Pisces. So, all of this stuff is happening. So I'm just watching it happening. And so I normally I could defend myself. Normally I do defend myself. But I'm on my spiritual journey at the same time of this happening. So then the Most High God told me, he was like, just be silent. The Most High God told me this. He was like, just be quiet, just be silent. You don't have to say nothing. Because the Most High God told me, he was like, eventually the music industry is satanic. Exactly. Damn, I dicked an ex down so bad she cursed me. It's just so crazy because 9 times out of 10, this nigga went and he was just in his feelings. And so then he went and did all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, like, all of that happening off of a misunderstanding that was in his control. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that crazy? Like, but y'all, fast forward since then, okay? He has a loss of reputation. Nobody actually fucks with him like that. I mean, I'm sure he's still doing the music thing or whatever, but a lot of those people that he got involved on his bullshit, they don't respect him. The rapper is holding dollar bills saying big ones. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, it's like people don't respect him like that. So I've seen what happens when people literally try to target somebody who was innocent. And in that situation, I almost gaslit myself to feel like I deserved at least a fraction of that. Like, I ain't deserve to go through that. If a date don't work out, what happens to people just moving forward? Nowadays, if a date don't work out, I'm gonna talk shit about you in the studio, and I'm gonna have all these different famous artists gang stalking you and shit. And then I'm gonna go put roots on you because I took one of your items and I'm gonna curse you. That's really what we doing now? That's what we doing? Like, that's how he, mind you, he was at least 10 plus years older than me. Like, what? That's what we're doing these days? Like, did I break that nigga's heart over one fucking date? Damn. One fucking date. I went out with him, hung out with him for like maybe I hung out with him maybe less than, I don't know, a few hours, not even 24 fucking hours. And all of that, now he put me on a smear campaign and shit. There were certain ideas that I shared with him musically that I wanted to do. He started to give it out to other artists. Mind you, I actually have my own producer. And I think this pissed him off too. I thought that this shit was going to make him like my hustle, my drive, the fact that I'm actually on 2 legs myself, getting a lot of shit done. Because the stuff that I was doing it off of my own strength and merit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a very, very famous, prestigious vocal coach. I'm working with these really nice people in the music industry. Like, I'm thinking I'm handling my business. I'm thinking that will make him respect that shit. Like, damn, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a girl that can do this and do that. No. This nigga took that as a challenge because I didn't need him. I have all this shit already. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just so crazy. Like, but something that did happen to him that I did think was funny though, Because I just, like, the Most High God just advised me just to just not say anything. I have a Santa Muerte love spell and a freedom spell on me from a past love. Doesn't bother me, though. She's still with me in a little way. Interesting. I feel like he wanted, I don't know exactly what he wanted to happen to me, but I do know some things that was happening to me around that time period. So, something that ended up happening was, wait, Jules, we taking talking tea. Say, let's take a vow. You try it, now do you. So this is what ended up happening. So I ended up just moving forward with my life. Okay. I started to talk to somebody else. Him and that person. Okay. Him and the other guy who I was talking to, they, yo, it was a mess. It was a mess. I'm gonna let him know you've been talking about him. I don't give a shit. He probably himself probably has heard me talk about him before up here. I don't give a fuck. I still have his phone number, by the way. I still have his phone number. I still have ways to contact him, even if it's not his phone number. So, anyways, long story short, it was just a mess. That right there let me see some things. I was like, yo, people in the music industry are already off their rocker. This year, I haven't been able to get Christmas shopping done. Next year, I will hold better opportunities. That's what's up. Oh, he not crazy. You double dip him. Huh? So a lot of the stuff that he started to get mad at me about too was after he broke up with me, by the way. So I think that the fact that I kept on living my life, still looked cute, still was moving forward, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty confident you could see that I'm pretty sure from his perspective, he can tell that I was, sorry, dealing with the fact that he just literally just was like, I'm good on you. But other than that, like, life was moving forward. I went to 21's birthday. Okay, that's what James was trying to tell me to get to. So after that happened too, ironically, I lost that nigga. There was this other nigga that I really liked though. I liked both of them, but there was this other nigga that I was with before that guy. Both of them ended up trying to team up against me. What the fuck? Y'all don't even know each other. So they both tried to team up against me. I guess I don't know, maybe they thought I was like a two-timer or something. So they both teamed up against me. And then after that happened, I ended up going to 21 Savage birthday party. And when one of them saw it, not the producer guy, but when the other guy saw it, yo, he blew my phone up. He blew my phone up. Before he blew my phone up, he kept on emailing me. He was like, yo, please, I'm sorry. Please just hit me. Just call me, please. So I ended up calling him. This nigga in LA at this whole house trying to tell me to come over to him in this whole house. And then he was asking me, who you talk to? That's none of your business. He's like, who you talk to? That's none of your business. What the fuck? You just want to figure out what's going on. Because a lot of these niggas either think you need them to get to the next phase of your life, or they just want to figure out what you got going. But it's so crazy because both of them niggas that I'm talking about, both of them was 10 years plus. I think the producer guy, if he wasn't 10 years older than me, he was at least 7 years older than me. I can't remember, but I know that the other guy was definitely 10 years older than me. So these are older people acting like children. Isn't that crazy? Remember though, as men, we aren't the sharpest and don't catch hints. Sometimes you gotta be blunt. I used to be blunt with flirt. Like, okay, I'm not like distasteful a lot of times in the way that I flirt, especially with the producer guy. I'm not completely distasteful, but I was definitely, somebody said insecure men are the worst nightmare. And that's exactly what I ran into. Like, that man was so insecure. It was just crazy. It was just crazy. So guess what ended up happening, y'all? To the producer guy who had the smear campaign against me, and the one who now lost his reputation, the one who was cursing me, the one that had other artists in LA attacking me. Guess what ended up happening to him too, y'all? Too many mind games in the dating scene. I agree. So guess what ended up happening, y'all? So like a few years after that, I had moved back home. A few years after that. And when I moved home, my producer at the time, he had called me. He had called me and he said, guess what happened? I said, what happened? He said, let's give the LA dude a nickname. I guess let's call him LA for right now. He's had many different nicknames. Let's call him LA. So my producer, okay, he called me and he said, guess what happened to LA? Guess what I heard about what happened to LA? I said, what happened to LA? He said Drake had a party. He said Drake had a party, right? And he said when LA pulled up to one of Drake's parties, he came up to the front. Like, he just thought he was like one of the niggas that can just pull up to the front and go in or whatever. And he said that Drake had came out and made him go wait in line. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's true because I'm not there. But my producer don't even like Drake. Like, my producer at the time that I was working with, he don't even fuck with Drake enough to mention that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he told me that, I was like, for real? I said, no way. He said, yeah, it was some type of party like that. And he tried to come in like he was one of the who's who's. And they made that nigga wait in line or something. And I was like, that's crazy. I said, whether it's true or not, that's what that nigga get. Somebody said ego check. And honestly, I don't know if the line part is true, but I think it is true because then this was like a few years ago, and then Drake had made a subliminal towards that nigga, and he was like talking shit about him. Drake had made a subliminal caption. It's still on his page. He had made a caption and he was like talking shit towards that nigga. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, that's what that nigga get, because he also was trying to clown me because there was a song that was about me, and I had told him, okay, I guess I learned not to say that shit out loud. I thought he was cool people to talk about that, but I had told him, and he tried to clown me. So some of the artists that was talking shit about me is because they was trying to clown me. They was like, that song was not about you. Why would he write a song about you? Oh, okay. And then, whatever the case, whatever. But yeah, that shit was crazy. Good morning, my beautiful friends. Welcome to the live, everybody. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I already ate my meal. I'm still drinking my lemon water. And I don't know. Somebody said sorry. What you sorry for? It's 8 o'clock. It's 8:21 p.m. The night is still young. I want to have fun. I want to get out. I want to get cute. I want to have fun. It's times like this I wish I was on a cruise. Somebody just invited me to go out on a cruise with them. Everybody keeps inviting me to go somewhere with them. So yeah, I don't know. Elijah, what's good? he asking everybody else what's good. What's good, Elijah? So yeah, life is crazy, but I'm crazier. Cause you're delicious. Your face is unique. Did I miss tea? I mean, I spilled enough tea. I didn't go into crucial details. I was advised by my spiritual team not to go into crucial details tonight at this time. But yeah, darling. Sean is always doing this. She a whole movie snack. So anyways, I can throw this away now. Everybody keep inviting you because you're a charismatic and beautiful human being. Thanks, I am bars. I am the bars. I'm here for I sub. Thanks. So yeah, everybody wants me to go kick it with them here, kick it with them there. Sean can't control himself. I feel like something very amazing is going to happen to me soon. I just can't call exactly what it could be at the moment. But I feel like anybody that's trying to get in my way at this time, I think that same magnitude of bad things will happen to them if they try. Darling can't control my banana shoe. What the freak? I think I'm about to go back upstairs, even though I like talking with y'all down here. Let the universe surprise you with greatness. I hope, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take your word for that. I'm gonna do it. I'm about to take me a really nice shower. So I am gonna end the live. I might come back later. I'm gonna take me a really nice shower. I'm gonna smell so beautiful. And I might get cute. I might call some people in my call log. I wanna have fun. Haha, may I have to give you money? James, you don't have money to give. Miss Potato is back. Gio, Gio, what your uncle get you for Christmas? Is he giving you the early Christmas gifts in the basement? Let us see your outfit. You know what? I just remembered I'm washing clothes. I just remembered I'm washing clothes. To be honest, I don't really want to go out and turn up. I kind of just want to snuggle with somebody. I want to snuggle with somebody. I gotta figure out who I want to snuggle with. That's what I want to do. I just want to get cozy and just actually I do have some other ideas of some stuff I want to do. Stop trying to snuggle with me. Gio, your uncle already got that covered. Like, what you mean? Your uncle be snuggle with you all the time. Somebody said snuggle with me. That sounds nice. You know what I'm saying? I want to be by a fireplace, watching the fire, snuggled up with somebody. Come over here. I got a room in my bed. I want that type of vibe. When it's cold like this, I get cozy in jacuzzi hot tub. I thought about the jacuzzi hot tub part 2. I just thought about it. So yeah, that's what I want to do. James, tell me something that you know about me that's not something that you already said. Wow me, James. James, wow me with something. I want to see. I want to see something. So yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna contact some people. It's Saturday, but it's close to the holiday. So like a lot of people are probably busy with their family or whatever. Here in Michigan, it's a lot of cozy stuff to do. I live here. What's up, bro? It's gonna be 70 degrees on Christmas. Isn't that crazy, Elijah? Especially down in the South. I so feel you. You know what I'm saying? I would have went to the liquor store earlier. However, I was with my mom. But I passed by the liquor store and I was thinking about it. I was like, dang, if this was my sister I was with instead of my mom, I could have ran in and like had fun. Had the time of my life. X. So yeah. I got a new phone case, you guys. And maybe I could show you guys soon. Who's calling me? Oh God, one of these people again. I got a new phone case, you guys. It's not on this phone. It's on the one that I'm using. Anyways, I love you guys. I love you guys. I've never gotten into drinking like that. That's good. If you're not into drinking, then don't get into it. That's what I think. I'm not into smoking. Like, I'm not a smoker for real. I might use the hookah pen at times, but I'm not a smoker. So Christmas will be my first day of 46 days. It's a payout holiday too. That's what's up. My niece want me to take her to see the new Avatar. That would be nice to do. That would be something nice to go see. James, you don't got no receipts. You don't got no tea. That's why you keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over. Anyways, love you guys. If you haven't already, double tap the live stream, subscribe to the channel. Y'all might see me again later on today because Drinking is great when you get fired and dumped at the same time. A nice cold one with the boys. I know you being a hoe. Your boyfriend in Atlanta, tell me. James, I don't have a boyfriend in Atlanta. Who is my boyfriend in Atlanta? Tell me his name since you know him. Tell me his name. Stay safe and cuddly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna get the cuddly part later today. James want to clap. He want to clap so bad, y'all. He wants to so bad. This nigga is obsessed. James has went to the side of delusion to where he's making up stories about talking to my quote unquote boyfriends. So anyways, is there anything else? Who's calling me? Please be someone they want to talk to. Oh God, I don't know who this is calling me. You see this? No caller ID. I'm not seeing James' comments. Sometimes James gets shy and he don't say nothing. But I'm about to stop talking back to James because he's not an important character. My phone's about to die anyways, this one. So let me call somebody. They might not pick up. Let me see what they're doing. Dang, my phone about to die. That's why a lot of people don't like you. James, a lot of people love me. How Hi, sister. I subscribed. I'm single man here. Please, watching you from our beautiful country. Namibia. Welcome to live. I love you so much. Your phone number. What the fuck? Pick up. I'm about to text this person 5 times. I'm about to text. I love you so much. Anyways. My phone's on 10%. I'm about to take me a nice warm shower at some point. I'm about to take me a nice warm shower. I'm about to feel really good. I'm gonna smell really amazing. I'm gonna finish washing clothes. If y'all not seeing James anymore, that's a blessing, y'all. That's a blessing. Cause I don't see him either, so that's a blessing. Fuck. $500, you will find a dollar hoe. Okay. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying to figure out, like, what the hell. Y'all, when I was at the casino, I seen a whole bunch of different girls that look like they sell pom pom. And it's so crazy because Omar was with me, and me and Omar both was thinking it, and then Omar said it out loud. When we was sitting at the casino table, we was sitting at the black chat table, and me and Omar kept seeing them. Not at the same, me and Omar didn't see them at the same time, but he made a comments about it after a while. He was like, he said that little girl over there, she looked, I think he said she looked dirty. They do that at casinos, exactly. And he said something like that. He said something like she looked like a prostitute. That's what he said. He said she looked like a prostitute. I said, who? He said that little girl over there. I said, yo, I said she do. Like, I described what I saw earlier because I couldn't see it at the same time as him. He was like, yup. I was like, yeah, they look like they like one of the old hoes. Like they are old hoe. Like truck stops and everything. And Omar was like, yeah. I said like trailer park and everything. Omar was like, yeah. Yeah. They're pocket watching 100%. They in there. I already know what they're doing. Like they in there trying to scout for somebody. So it just, they look trashy though. Like they look like what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, unfortunately some feel like they have no other choice. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But it's like you could tell, like they look like what they were doing in there. But that's what me and Omar was talking about like 2 days ago. When y'all saw me go to the casino. So yeah. Man, tell me $500 hoe. James, that's where James, go to the casino. There's some $500 hoes in there. For sure. For sure, $500 hoes. That might be a blessing, a come up for them that night. That might be a come up for them that night, James, if you run into a $500 hoe there. Somebody said, my. Welcome to the live, y'all. So anyways. Hey, girl, love your nails. Thanks, Chris. I need to charge my phone, like I said, so they ain't fine though. I ain't gonna lie. You know how you can look at somebody and they got potential? They didn't have that. You know how you can look at somebody and they have potential? They ain't had that. It was nothing potential about that. Is anybody else seeing when James comments, or it's just that I can't see? It's a blessing if you can't see when James comment, y'all. That's a blessing. So I'm about to pack up, Shirley. Okay. Let me throw this away. I feel like I'm ashy. I'm not putting this all the way back though. Well, I might. anyways, y'all, I'm about to go. I'm about to finish. You think it's scrumptious. Not gonna lie, I smashed Casino Hoe when I was like 22. How did that go? Ralph, you look like such a good boy. Why did you smash a Casino Hoe? Not a whole secret room with a random mattress. One of my siblings. Y'all, this person's calling me two times. You see it? One of my siblings is moving and they couldn't fit that mattress. They couldn't fit the mattress anywhere, so it's there. I don't know when they're gonna use the door. That's low-key ghetto. It's actually for an office section, so y'all act like I'm the one who installed it. I didn't install it. It's a slider door. Anyways, love to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all might see me soon. James is a hater. Everything he says is a lie. Nothing about him is the truth. Let me see. Haha, they tell me you like married men. James, unfortunately, I don't like married men. I just don't. I don't go after married men. Can I hold on to your winter hat for extra support? Sure. So anyways, love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. See you guys soon. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream. Subscribe.